Kia ora, welcome into Betsndat, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lachlan Waugh. To my right, just here, the Oracle Zeke, who hates women and loves Trump. That's what we need to know about him.
What? Straight off
What
the
a
bat.
start, man.
Nate now in front of me, just over here. I'll get to Nate in a sec, actually, because I've got a long little anecdote, and a long little soliloquy to tell about Nate. I've got Hungry Chimes just over here, whose arms are looking mighty fine, mighty big. Not as big as the amounts of money he's spending on food each week, though. Check out his Instagram. He's got a nice food Insta. The All Black legend Charlie Faumuina to my left, whose All Black career in particular was uplifted by legendary front rowers like Tony Woodcock, Kevin Milamu and Owen Franks. Charlie would come on with half an hour to go and didn't really have to do much, right? Now, over to Nate, who I just teased a little bit of a story with. Now, I live with someone who works at my FM, and he came home today, and then we were talking a little bit, and he told me a little story.
Oh, not the get-backs.
The story I heard was a little bit unsettling, Nate. Now, I used to work here at MediaWorks. I don't anymore. And so I don't keep up with the news, the internal news. And so I understand that you went along to a 5K Essex run. You picked up the free shoes, nice little freebies as you get at these sorts of events. And then as you're about to line up with your co-host, Randy, who pretty much, carries that afternoon show. He's ready to run, and then you gap and you go home.
No, that can't be true.
That's not how it happened.
That's
mate.
not what happened?
That's not how
Well,
it
defend
happened.
yourself. I'm giving you the opportunity as a free man with free will to defend yourself here.
So Randy and myself went to this Essex event. Shout out to Geordie and the team that organised it. Essex, wonderful people, wonderful organisation, wonderful brand. Very proud and privileged to be invited and head along to this 5K run. I was ready to go, man. I was good to go. I picked up the shoes, and then by the time I put them on, I looked up, they're already gone. So I was like, which way? Which way did they run?
Oh, come on.
So I went to my car to get because I left my phone in the car. I was going to put the GPS to see where they went. And I was like, I might as well go home. Yeah.
I don't believe it.
But check out the Nova Blast 6 from Essex if you're a runner. They're the best shooter performing, mate.
Okay. I don't believe it, but I'll leave it up to the audience. Boys, we'll start off with a bit of a vibe check. Zeke, how you feeling?
I woke up this morning a bit sick, which is like the fifth time this year.
What do you reckon? You go too hard at the gym or just?
Oh man, not hard enough, I don't think.
Yeah.
But no, pretty chill weekend. I'm the worst, man. You ask me what I've been up to, it's just a blur.
Nate?
Yeah, no, I've been pretty good, pretty busy at work at the moment. The company I work for has just been bought out by a huge network over in Oz, which is exciting because they're a sports entertainment network.
Yeah, I'm going to the top.
Sports?
So we're here for the taking. Other than that, just been busy with the home run, the afternoon show at Randy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chumps?
Yeah, busy for me as well on the work front. We moved into a new office on Shortland Street, just opposite Hello Mister. So
City.
Mike Lee and boys will be seeing them more with some, salads and banh mi's and that.
Yeah.
But been good, man.
Nice. Shazza?
No, mate. Oh, you know me. Always busy, mate. Always searching for an opportunity somewhere. So, but yeah, good to be here. So you pumping out that content, bro, for work? Yeah, I think
good,
just the wife's been probably at the front of that, and the boys were a bit quiet today, so she got them going through their acting skills.
It's really important, the content, mate.
Yeah.
Can't wait for you to get in front of the camera more.
Can't wait for
Producer
Brazil.
I'm at the back, always at the back of the camera. Mate.
We always like to be grateful for something on this show a bit of gratitude for something that's happened in the last week, or maybe even more than the last week. Zeke, what are you grateful for?
Yeah, as I said earlier, not in the gym enough, but I've got a mate here, Liam Briggs. Shout out to him. He's helped me, kept me consistent and honest, and he just messaged me even before I'm awake. Is keen for the gym today? I'm like, oh yeah, sweet. And so yeah, just getting me there I appreciate it. It's having someone to train with because I'm pretty bad myself.
Right, but that one I learned that he was a tennis coach, eh?
Oh yeah, he's the man.
Tonga tennis coach,
Yeah.
the man.
Tonga tennis coach.
My gratitude, I actually just thought about this now because Charles and myself have a grateful together. But I just want to send gratitude out to my family in Samoa who are looking after my baby girl, my daughter at the moment. Things didn't go to plan for me, so I wasn't able to go to my old man's 70th birthday, so I had to watch it on FaceTime. But they're having a good time over there, and as long as my daughter gets to hang out with the family, with the cousins she's never met, and kind of create some bonds there, then I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Nice. Chimes?
For me this week, my grateful is for Robert Tainer, who tragically passed away last week. Rob was a family man who had a huge impact on his community and with his business, Supreme Plumbing. A lot of friends, a lot of family that obviously would dearly miss him. But he's someone that just you could always feel his presence because he had such a big smile, big heart, and you could always hear him as well, whether it was him laughing or him just hitting anyone up. And Nate's got a good story about how Rob met him.
I don't really know Rob that well. I know that some good friends of mine think of Rob as a brother, and I've met him on maybe 1 or 2 occasions. Having a good time out, which he's always good for. But this is when I just got out the second time, and I still had a bracelet on, and I was at a bakery with some of the boys. So we get this one day a week where we can do whatever we want, then we have to be back at the house by 5 p.m. And I just seen this guy in this like Toyota Dyna truck looking across the road at me, and he's like, "Hey!" And I turn over, I was like, "I think I know that guy. I'm not too sure." So I'm not sure who he's yelling at. So I keep looking straight, and he goes, "Hey!" And I look over, and he smiles, and he starts waving like with his big smile. I was like, "Oh." So he walks over, and he just slaps me on the back, and he goes, "Fuck, man, what are you up to?" and I go, "No." He goes, "Have you seen the boys? Have you seen Oni?" I was like, "No, not yet. And he goes, "Fuck, mate, go back to what you do. Go back to radio, do a podcast, something, man. Don't fuck around, get it done, all right?" And I was like, yep. And he slapped me on the back again. He goes, "Look after yourself." I was like, yeah. He goes, "Fuck, don't waste a day." And he just went back, and I thought about that a lot when I saw the news. Like, it's not someone that I know well, but for him to come up and just feel like he needed to come and say something to a guy, like, bro, I'm down and out, and he's coming and saying that. I was like, and I felt for him, because I think the worst way to leave this planet is obviously when your kids are young, but also when it's not expected.
Yeah. What,
so
40
years
Just
old.
40. Just in 40.
So my heart, bro, just goes out to his kids, his wife, all his friends, and everyone like myself in the community who don't know Rob, but obviously have felt some type of way just by his presence. So much respect, love to everybody.
Yeah, he's a legend. R&B.
Charlie Chester?
Shit, man.
Tough act to follow.
I'm just grateful for my kids, Mateo. Shout out to Mateo today. This guy I've been trying to get him to play a bit of basketball, and this guy trains pretty much every day after school, bar Sunday. But normally he just trains Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday. But now he's pretty much every day bar Sunday, and he's always just pulling us up because he's only got one day to go on his iPad. And I just say, mate, just gotta push through it, blah blah blah. Because I know that he always has fun once he's there and he gets into it. But grateful for his attitude just to push through and get amongst it, even when he doesn't want to.
Nice. Always grateful for plenty, which is what I say every week. I've got 2 things. One, just quickly, there was a guy I met at the Auckland-Wellington EPC game over the weekend at Springs, which was a lot of fun, by the way, for anyone who turned out. They'll agree with that. His name was Josh, and at the end of the game, I was facing the field, ready to go on to do a little bit of work because I was there for Sky Sport, and then he gives me a tap on, oh no, I hear a, Lockie! I turn around, never seen this guy in my life, and then he shakes my hand and says, "Love the podcast." So thank you very much, Josh. Big shout out to you. And then he followed me on Instagram. We were messaging a little bit on Saturday.
Hey, looking for the plug.
Lachlan_War. My second one is there's a good friend of mine whose name is Isaac, who used to work here at MediaWorks, Tony Winom. And Isaac was probably the first friend I made here when I joined MediaWorks. I was only here for about 18 months. Showed me all the gear, all the things I needed to know in this studio where we did DSP in Duncan Ghana. And he is a lifelong friend who I care about dearly, and thankfully he's up this week from Christchurch, so he's staying over at my place. So I got to catch up with him this afternoon, have a couple of laughs, and very grateful for him and just being able to have really good people in your lives who brighten up your day.
That's the one, brother.
Nice.
Hey, speaking of good people, shout out to metabolic.co.nz. If you're an athlete that's looking to get to the next level, look after your heart health, your liver health, and just everything between, you just want to elevate, catch that edge, check out metabolic.co.nz.
Sweet. Moving on to our betting segment now. If you don't, we appreciate not everyone watches for the betting. They're just here for for the banter and just the community. So this is only 10 minutes, not even that. So just get through this and we'll be
We love this one.
Not as much as Chaz.
So we're going to recap last week's bets, starting off with our group multi, which is still quite sad.
That's very sad. Also,
Hey, some of us are doing our part.
And so we'll start with you, Nate. What was your leg last week?
Zeke, well, doesn't look too good, mate. I took the Broncos money line against the Dolphins. I mean, the first half looked good, and then it was all downhill when the Dolphins caught their second win and ended up beating the Broncos. And yeah, that was a $2.80 leg that just missed.
Had y'all shook though. Giants, what was your leg?
My leg was in the NPC. I had Southland to cover the line, plus 6.5 against Manawatu, paying $1.90. They were up for most of the game, and they should have easily won, but they let up 3 tries in the last 10 minutes, so they end up losing by 1 point. But the bet's still
Hey, Chimes, as long as you're on the board, man.
the one that doesn't count. Eh?
Charlie, what was yours?
I had All Blacks versus Stormers, total tries over 9.5. I think we come in at about 7-8.
7-8, yeah.
8 tries, which obviously it's missed. Just the game was pretty rough. The stop-start game, ref just handing out cards like it's candy. Yeah.
Lockie?
My league was Waikato plus 8.5 versus Taranaki in the NPC, paying $1.92. I thought this game could have gone either way, but it was more that the line, and this has been the case with the NPC to start the season. The lines have been so wide, and I looked at this and just thought there's no way that Taranaki are 8.5 point favourite, or 8.5 points better than Waikato. Sure enough, I was right.
And Waikato won, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
38-30, I think, on the road. Yeah.
You started off saying Waikato and went back to Waikato.
I was 3 out of 4 there. There's 2 Taranakis.
My one was in the UFC main event, which I regret, and I actually had my best bet post on Twitter the day of. So don't listen to my UFC bets on a Wednesday. I had Mateusz Gamrot 225 against Quillan Southkid, and this is probably the saddest he's looked so far. 9-year age gap. He was 35, and yeah, you could just see he just wasn't. He's not the same as he was. So
I feel like over the years, Gamrot's a guy that's been making you money just from conversation.
Yeah. You won on him quite a bit, haven't you?
yeah, he has won us a little bit. Like I think when he's kind of a gatekeeper now at this point. But the crazy thing is, people were saying that Selkid's the better grappler now just because he tracked him out. But pure grappling, I'd still take Gamrot. But yeah. On to our recapping the last week's best bets. I know we say locks, but nothing is a lock. That's why I try and keep it as best bets. Just the name of our segment. Nate, what was your best bet from last week?
I just want to say I made a tough decision last week where my first best bet, I went with Warriors 13+, but I decided
That's what we were talking about. I was like, wait, why is Nate changing his bet?
Yeah. I took Billy Walters anytime try scorer against the Dolphins because I didn't rate the Dolphins defense, and I thought he likes to go for a sneaky run, which almost came off. I don't know why. I forgot the bloke that got penalised. He didn't get sin bin. But yeah, I missed Billy Walters anytime try scorer at $6.
So the Warriors one would have been like, what, 525 or something? Damn. Chimes, what was yours?
Look, the segment's called Lock or Laugh. Zeke's calling it best bets. I think of this as more of like a horny bet or like a wishful bet. Because I'm so far behind, and now Chazza keeps winning 4 in a row. So I'm going for like odds that are $5 or more. This one was $8.25. It was a double market that I keep losing. Brian To'o, anytime try scorer, he didn't score. And the Warriors to win, which was 1-12. Looking good until at the end. And Nate did say he thought we were going to win 13+, which they did. So,
And I said, I hope they win 13.
so yeah, $8.25. No.
How washed is he, To'o?
Oh, bro.
Celtic Shack.
Do you think it's the contract talks which has put him off, or is he just like...
He was this whole year.
He wasn't great last year, though, was he?
Yeah, true that. Which is sad, because I know, you guys like to make jokes about Brian To'o. But I love the dude, man.
Yeah.
I love the dude. Yeah.
Charlie, what was yours?
Oh, my one was very easy.
Oh, man.
I think I won when they did the Haka. I had New Zealand Warriors plus 4.5 against the Panthers. Yeah, and, mate, the first 20 minutes, man, they were awesome. That last 10 though, oof.
Yeah.
I
Was
thought
it
that disallowed try, if that goal wasn't off, the prop wasn't off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Liam Martin was. I think, man, they were on the ropes, see. So, but hey, I got the lock and.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
How many's that in a row? 4, 5?
Oh yeah, 4, 5.
And,
Late season surge.
We're going to count it as 6 with Lockie's one. That
Yeah.
just-
I had Stormers plus 28.5 against the All Blacks in the first tour match. Obviously, we had the second one this morning, which was the Sharks and the Sharks and the All Blacks. It was paying 220, and it hit. So I think the final score was 38-21. The All Blacks beat the Stormers. I just thought that All Blacks had a B team, borderline C team. These sorts of games, they'll never care about them anywhere near as much as the Test matches and even this early on in the tour. And this is the Stormers game of the year. So just
Bro, be
logically
honest.
makes
Don't
sense.
fake this breakdown. Before
What?
we go live, he asks everyone what's their bet. Charlie says his, he goes,
No, don't. I'll
take your edge.
Great minds think alike. No.
Defend yourself, Oos. You got this.
Yeah, no, I looked at the bid and I liked it. Yes, Charlie also did as well. So
Okay.
Jeez, when you're on top, everyone wants to just find ways to bring you down.
All right, moving on to this week's bets. We're going to start with our multi again. Surely this is the one. Actually, I saw Chimes' one, so it's probably not. Nate, what's your leg?
I've gone for a safe bet of Broncos plus 7.5
That's all right.
against the Warriors at $1.90.
So the Broncos can either win or they can't lose by more than 7 points.
Yeah.
And they can't bender this weekend.
Hey, they kind of
that's
helped
what-
him,
yeah,
mate.
that's what helped him, mate.
They lose.
Chimes, what's your leg?
My leg is back to NPC in the same team, Southland. I've got them to cover the line plus 13.5 against Waikato, even though Waikato has obviously been probably the best team so far. Southland,
Waikato.
I think Southland, they should have won that last game, and I think 13 is just a bit too much.
So you and Nate haven't learned your lessons.
What do you mean?
Well, because you backed Southland last week,
And they
you?
won.
No, he hit.
I hit because I went the line, bro. They were underdogs.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just Nate. Never mind.
I see.
Charlie, what's your leg?
My leg this week, I've gone North Harbour minus 1.5, paying 194 against Wellington.
Why have you leaned that way?
I think just the way the last couple of games that they've played consistently. I think against Tasman, they're probably
Yeah, Tasman, and then they had
who they
Counties
just-
last week. Kill Counties, yeah.
Yeah, killed Counties last week. I know Wellington are probably a big city team, but close loss to Auckland last week, and they got thumped the week earlier.
Injuries as well.
Yeah, so that's the way I'm going for North
Yeah,
Harbour.
I like that one. Nice Chisel. My leg, I'm sticking in the EPC as well. I'm going to go Hawke's Bay minus 5.5 versus Auckland, paying 190. There could be a hint of bias in this because I am wearing a Hawke's Bay shirt and I'm from Napier. But the way they are playing at the moment, it is a bit reminiscent of how the Hurricanes played in Super Rugby this year. They are blitzing teams off the park. Defensively, a little bit fragile. But then again, there's only 2 games to really base it off. Against Tasman, I thought they were really solid. Hawke's Bay, they look really, really good. And Auckland, I think, have been a little shaky. Even though they did beat Wellington, Wellington had a couple of chances to win that game last week. And had they played smart, they would have tied it up and sent it to Golden Point, but they got greedy. So, no, I love Hawke's Bay. They're the team to beat this year.
Nice. All right, on my leg, I'm going to Saturday footy in the NRL. I've got the Cronulla Sharks and the Raiders under 52.5 at $1.90. Supposed to be some rain. This could get ugly, man, because the Sharks, you never know what they're going to show up as. But I'm still confident this is quite high, this number. And so, yeah, that's our leg. Moving on to our best. Before we do our best bets, I'll just update everyone on the totals. Lockie he's able to pay for...
Sorry, I can't quite hear you, Zig. So.
Lockie's totals is able to pay off Chimes and Charlie's debts together. He leads the way at $1,000,
Wow.
Nate's in second, $688.
Wow, what a gap.
I'm in third at $311. Charlie, he's up from minus 282 to minus 97.
Nice, Chad.
And Chimes is down at minus 855. You might need to call Wins for some help.
Who's my case manager, man?
But yeah, on to our best bets this week. Lock or laugh. You're able to laugh at someone's bet if you disagree with it. Starting with Nate.
I think the Warriors are a good team, but I also think that they usually dip after a big game, and they got up real big against the Panthers. It was Indigenous round. They gave a lot. And I also think a lot of Broncos players are fighting for contracts at the moment, with November 1st just around the corner. So if they win, I'll be happy. If they lose, I won't be surprised, but I'm taking them at $2.80.
No love for me. I don't think you can be wrong at big underdog odds. But yeah, Chance, what's yours?
My lock this week is another double market, and it's with the St. George Tigers game. I'm surprised that Tigers are actually short favourites in the game, but I need Setutu, the Dragons winger, to score a try, and St. George to win 1-12.
It's another double.
Yes.
Look at him.
Look, I can do it like a $1.90 bet, but it's not going to do much to the
It's
rankings.
brick by
bro.
brick, man.
Yeah, but you
No, see, he's not brick by brick, and it's working for him.
So
I went on this. I went on this. I've really
it's
gone
almost
this
like the
way.
Super Bowl bet that Nate won at the start of the year. It's just kind of clouded your judgment. a
Maybe,
little bit.
but and also
I see
that
it still bothers you.
like that football bet, I got the right score, but because they didn't add extra time, that would have been $9.
are you a man of shortcuts?
Yeah, but you didn't get it though.
I know. But I guess I'm just hoping for
Answer
that
me.
one.
Are you a man of shortcuts?
Nah, I do the long one. Except for this.
This kind of like testifies to you taking peptides because instead of doing the hard work, building it up,
But I've
you're
never
happy
taken a
to take a
peptide.
peptide.
Nah, never.
Be honest,
That's why I
Chance.
never get sick. I've never been sick the last 20 years.
Anyway,
You know what?
Charlie,
So,
I'm laughing
go
at that. What's the odds? What's the odds?
Laugh at the bit, bro. Not me taking peptides or my metabolism.
What was the odds?
525.
525. Charlie, what's yours?
Last week's odds were better.
My lot this week, I've gone All Blacks minus 30.5 against the Bulls. I think this will probably be their best team they put out. Obviously going off this morning, 54-0. This is their last rehearsal before they play. And Lockie's probably going to miss.
Yeah, well, I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm gonna change my one because I have the exact opposite initially, which was Bulls plus 30.5. If just quickly, because everyone talked about the Sharks game being the team that the All Blacks roll their best team out for, but then logically, because it's a week before the first test, it'll be the Bulls game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and some of them will probably just back up. Those are probably the best games because you don't do training in between. You just kind of do a couple of meetings and roll out again, which I'm sure most of them will be fine. But yeah, ideally a week out because then you can set up a proper week of training.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're backing it now, then that's it's 10 days. How are you gonna try to for the next 4 days? Those guys that are supposed to start next week, they've got extra days doing nothing or just holding bags. I guess that's the way. That's the way I probably look at it is run your main team this week.
Yeah.
This week Saturday. So
Initially I had Bulls plus 30.5. But I am actually going to change that. Now, just
After
for
you listen
clarity's
to
sake.
Chazza?
No, seriously, listen to Chazza, yeah. For clarity's sake, the Warriors' right edge is Ali Lautoa and Dallin, right? So I'm going to go Josiah Karapani anytime try score against the Warriors, paying $2.35 this weekend.
$2.35 for winner.
$2.35 for Karapani
And
to
he's
score
their
any-
highest
Yep.
try scorer?
and it's against a Warriors right edge that on attack is great, but I still, from a defensive perspective, will never, ever, ever trust in my life. Respectfully. Big fan of both.
Yeah, I like Ali, but yeah.
Big fan of Ali, but defensively.
That tells me that D. Marin's going to score the tries.
I think the Warriors have actually leaked more on their left side this season. Or it's about even, yeah, but
Cam Pereira and Halasima, yeah. Both sides are rubbish defensively. But yeah,
You
I'm gonna
can't
go Karapani.
say that.
Why not?
You can't say
Why
that.
not?
It wasn't too bad last week.
that's because you're on attack the whole game. To that
No,
last
to be
15.
fair, defensively they were good last week. But no, I like that one.
Yeah,
Karapani.
I'm not gonna lie.
235 as well.
235 for
Yeah.
a winger, man. I'm going to the UFC pay-per-view, Islam Makhachev and Ian Gary headlining, but my bet is not on that fight. I actually initially want to take Joel Alvarez to finish, but we've got no odds available here, so I'll go to the next one that I liked, and that's Charles Johnson versus Jose Ochoa. And where's the market here? I got Jose Ochoa to finish at $2.55, so either KO or sub. Johnson's he's hit his high in the UFC and he's kind of washed at this point. His chin is gone. So yeah, happy to take Jose Ochoa.
No.
What's it paying?
$2.55.
I want to give a shout out to everybody watching the stream and also who might be commenting on the chat. I usually get sent the comments from Bossman Louis, who's not here at the moment. He's at the Pacific Music Awards. And I don't like looking at it when I'm doing the show because sometimes you might see something you don't like, so I don't. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure I've still got some questions from you guys for last week at the end for the Q&A. So we'll get to some of your stuff next week. Otherwise, I still got some questions fresh from last episode. So, yeah.
Sick. Over to sports. This morning, the All Blacks defeated the Sharks, the OG Natal Sharks, 54-0. And Nonu did a powerful solo haka, which was pretty cool. Thoughts on the game, boys?
I think for me, it was just the first half was a little bit scrappy. I think they went into half-time 14-0. And then, obviously, second half, they blew them off. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like they... I know that the other team's always going to be bigger than us, and it's going to be hard to try and get through the middle. But I think we kind of just went wide to wide, kicking game early. Yeah, and I think it was just a little bit messy that first half, and then second half they just went berserk. But I guess on the back of that, just being able to run them around, that's what happens when you try to play at that tempo. And those guys wouldn't be used to a tempo like that. That just makes it easier for those boys to take control.
Yeah, agreed. I admit that I got up to watch it live and I was nodding off a little bit in bed while watching it. But I thought, the scrum was much better. Maul, not so much. A lot of kicking, but the conditions sort of demand that. At the same time, we had a lot of overlaps, particularly in the second half, where we still were, like, you'd see Quinton Pyre and Geordie Barrett, second and third receiver, putting boot to ball. I
think that was a big part of their game going into that, like their game plan, because when you're seeing Quinton Pyre kicking and even kicking crossfields, I was like, hey, some of them went out on the full, but like you could see it was part of their game plan. Yeah. Like obviously they must have put more guys up in the line to make it harder for you to get through, but then they're vulnerable for the kick game, which is, I guess it's just execution, bro. They just got to ice those kicks and take those opportunities.
Yeah, last 20 or 30 we turned it on, but that's going to happen against a URC team. So yeah.
Is Ruben Love the best first five?
Yep, right now. Yep. Well, Damien injured his ankle, Damien McKenzie, but I don't think it's a serious one.
No, he brought a serious injury, but I think he twisted it early in the game. And just on that, Billy Proctor as well. His replacement hasn't been named yet. So if Damien will miss more time than expected, that's two guys that maybe is that Richie Mo'unga?
It depends how, because Damien's is a sprained ankle. It depends how long they expect to be without him, or at least they expect him to be limited in trainings, because they'll put him on ice now for that first test.
How did the Toko Semisi go?
Off the bench, they made an impact.
Hey.
Right? For sure, first carry he bumped someone off.
Yep, there was one carry close to the ruck where either it's always great. I'd imagine this is true. Charlie can attest to this. You either want to bust the line, bend it, or bring in like three guys. And there was one run where there was three guys that had to bring him down. He didn't get a huge amount of meters, but a lot of guys had to get in there, which obviously either creates an overlap in defence or means you have less guys at the breakdown.
Well, he looks good, man. Body looks awesome. I don't know if it's that black or he's been working hard. I think he's gonna get a bit of game time against these Cephas.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that the rumblings are that he's going to go to the Highlanders, which means he's going to be coached by Jamie Joseph, who's an absolute drill sergeant, and we'll just whip that guy. Not that he's out of shape, but we'll whip him into more shape.
Just on that's one of your boys that you played with, Charlie. Like for him to Haka back to the boys by himself in their stadium, knowing that everybody around the world is watching that, would he have been nervous or?
Yeah, I'm sure he would. But I'm like, that guy would just, he's about that kind of life, He can embrace that, walk towards that. That was awesome. Bro, and the fact that he did a couple of pango.
Yeah, bro. Did the other one,
because you got to do it and then you got to say it down there too, it's not just kamati, just like actions, and you got to actually say lines that you're not doing actions, and you just got to wait, and then do the reply. Which I thought was awesome, eh? But mate, it's good to see him still rolling around, putting some of us younger boys to shame, eh? They were retired and he's still going, so
nice.
All Blacks also beat Stormers early in the week, 38-21. I guess just based on those 2 games, are there any players that you would say as their stock's up and other players maybe stock down? Need to prove themselves going into the Bulls game?
Probably Wallace Titi.
Yeah.
I think he was just a little bit quiet. Maybe it was the game plan. The game plan probably didn't favour him with their kicking, a lot more chase downs than that like right edge attack or left edge attack that he's used to.
Is he in danger of falling out of favour?
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Especially as a
Because
starter,
one is going to be Artie. The other one
Park.
is Parkinson, and then that one is open
Jacobson,
to Jacobson, and then the other one's open to all of them.
Yeah.
Even Samisi, or maybe not Samisi, but Samisi, he's probably in line to be the bench guy, which keeps ruling out, whether he even makes the 23.
Yeah.
I think Wallace has still got it in him. He's just, I don't know.
He had a really good super season, and then he had that
The
really
head knock.
horrible concussion head knock, where the images of that were just horrific. And he just hasn't quite kicked on since. But I mean, he was really good off the bench. I think it was the first test against France. Second test against Italy didn't play too well. Rennie was honest and publicly said, there's a reason he's not playing the Irish test. Then he fell ill, so he couldn't play the first test against the first match against the Stormers. And then the conditions this morning conditions don't favour any sort of expansive player. And as the game wore on, he did get into it the same as the other guys. But it's just we're just so deep. We've got like Tupou Vai will start 6 in the first test. That's going to happen. Luke Jacobson's having the year of his life, and he's. I mean, when you talk about players' stocks going up, he's right up there now.
He captained it.
Yeah. He's. I'm a huge Luke Jacobson fan, and then Artie's not going to not start, and then you got Segner and Laka who've played really well, and then you got Samisi who had a good appearance off the bench.
Yeah.
So where do you fit Satiti?
So there's going to be a player that's not just a good player, but playing really well, and he will probably still miss out.
Yeah, for
even
sure.
if he's in the form.
It's the same with the wingers. Like Fihi played really well this morning, but I don't think he starts ahead of Josh Morby. And then you've got Caleb Clark, who has been a bit up and down, who's a really good player. Yeah. This is just the thing about the All Blacks, man.
Yeah, it probably just goes to say, like you see Karifi at home, there's going to be guys that miss out in the actual squad, but there's guys that are still here in NZ that are good enough that have missed out as well. So that's just the depth, That's how good they are.
Cool. Just quickly, Australia held on to beat Japan 35-32.
Of course.
And South Africa beat Argentina, but it was a close one too, 17-10.
Also gross.
Anything that we can gain from Argentina keeping it close?
No, that game was the polar opposite of how the All Blacks are playing at the moment. I think 80 kicks in total from both teams, and the kick-to-pass ratio was like every 1.5 passes, like 1 kicks for the Springboks, which is ridiculous. So way too much kicking, and it was just a bit of an ugly game. Wallabies Japan is like watching New South Wales Cup. Don't go near it. Yep. Respectfully, just don't go near it. And the Wallabies have done a really weird thing with their transition from Joe Schmidt to Les Kiss. Both good coaches, but it's this weird thing where they've swapped over mid-year, and it's a bit weird. But Springboks Pumas. I don't think the Boks played that great, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest.
I think, man, I remember when I was playing in the ABs and Saffers, they were probably the worst South African team of that generation, probably. That's when we smacked them in North Harbour.
57-0.
57-0.
Previously, like beat them 57-15 in Johannesburg.
But every time we play them over there, we just walk away with a win. Like, it's always tight. So they may not be playing the best now, and I know they're probably... Maybe it was just in Argentina, whatever it is. I know when it's South Africa versus the All Blacks, they change. It's the same as us. We change too. It'd be take it to another level. So,
just quickly, in a 33-day span, they're only playing 1 match, which is that Argentina game. So the All Blacks have 4 in total outside of the tests, and during the tour, South Africa have 1 in 33 days, which could come back to bite them in the arse.
Yeah,
cool. Just quickly, how was the Auckland versus Wellington game? They won 34-30.
Yeah. The game itself was back and forth. Crowd was great. NPC needs to be at these smaller community grounds, man. It's just you can't be at a cavernous Eden Park or Westpac Stadium or what's it called now?
Sorry.
Or Caketon down in Wellington.
Yeah.
But no, the game itself was fun.
Okay, sweet. Over to Rugby League, big news with Brian To'o signed a 3-year deal with the PNG Chiefs from 2028 to join close friend and former teammate Jerome Luai.
Make that money, man.
Yeah.
Make
28?
that money.
28 years old?
2020. Oh, how old is
He's
he?
28, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
So he'll be there.
makes sense. Eh?
31.
You can see like,
Last big contract.
done everything at Penrith.
Yeah.
I know we clown on him, or I do at least. So yeah, it just seems right. Might as well get tax-free money. Jett Cleary too, eh?
That's a big one. Yeah, wants to go join his dad for his last season at Penrith.
Does that kind of give away what the Cleary's going to do? Nathan and Ivan? Because he's out of contract talks until, November 1st.
Maybe a package
probably.
deal somewhere.
Nah, yeah.
Get the chance to play together. Coach
yeah.
pretty much says it all,
Yeah.
eh?
I don't see Nathan. He's the type of guy where I think legacy means more than anything else.
Yeah.
And, he's got bilingual parents who looked after their money well. It's not like, he's not desperate to try and figure out how to support the family. Like, everyone's good. Brother's good. Sister's good. His missus good. It's like, money's a tool. Yeah. Whereas us almost, let's go PG!
What was I going to say? So the Warriors went from having like 10 halves. Now they're left with what? Tanner Boyd, Chanel, and
for 1
Tamate.
year. Tamate, yeah.
Who's coming through New South?
Well, was it that Gannon? Or he left to the Titans. He signed the Titans.
Yes.
So that kind of...
They've probably got a plan up their sleeve of someone who they're going to pay overs for.
Adam Reynolds!
Speaking of another half, Roosters half Sam Walker is to hit free agency on the 1st of November after contract talks with the Roosters broke down. Apparently he pushed back a 4-year extension that was worth about $5 million. So any chance that Walker leaves, or Big Nick will
He's
check
basically laying the gauntlet down, probably seeing what deal Tom Dearden's put out for himself, where he negotiates a percentage of the TV rights. So whatever that grows to, his percentage grows as well, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably looked at this and go, bro, I'm with one of the richest clubs in the NRL and you're treating me like this. Because someone's going to come out with a checkbook.
Yep.
And obviously, if he can't do it with him and his agent to negotiate that price themselves, he'll use someone else to drive up the price. Yeah.
But that's more that goes more towards Dearden's and his managers, like how they got that deal. Like the NRL probably wouldn't have thought that it's going to go to that much. That now he becomes a what's he on? What's he potentially on now? It's like $2 million.
No, not that much.
Who's that? Sam Walker?
No, Dearden.
Oh.
Tom Dearden.
Because of the percentage.
No idea.
No.
I think he's like close to almost $2 million or something, eh?
I think once that percentage kicks in, then it'll be $2 million a year.
But they're probably thinking, oh crap, that's too much.
Yeah. But these clubs like the Cowboys don't have like the third-party deals like the Roosters or the Broncos, where, you know what I mean? So even though you might get paid more somewhere else, you'd be safer playing with one of these big clubs if they can guarantee you a few more years. But you'd be stupid to play hardball for Uncle Nick.
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
He should just book a flight to PNG, pretend he's going there for holiday.
but man, if the Broncos, man, I don't know where they'd get the money from, or they don't really need another halfback with Tom Duffy and Jenna Pezzett there. But that's the word going around that they're making a last-minute effort to try and get Sam Walker.
Yep. Some second rowers also looking for big money. Hudson Young at the Raiders and Jacob Preston, they also could both hit free agency, looking at $1 million. But I think with the Bulldogs, it'd be hard to pay Kikau and Preston big money.
Oh, I'll throw the book at Preston.
Yeah,
He's,
but they're already paying Kikau a lot though. So you've got to get rid of him maybe.
How many years left on his
Don't
contract?
Fijians just take a fresh pair of Nikes? What happened to the good days? No.
You know who's doing it tough right now? The Perth Bears are throwing massive money.
I feel sorry for them, bro.
Guys are turning them down without even looking at the offer.
Wow.
Yeah. So from what I understand, Jacob Preston, like obviously they can't talk because like it's not November 1st, but through the grapevine that also Zeke's aware of. The Perth Bears are
Maoli.
are like, through Mel and his sources trying to get guys, and they're just not interested.
No. You know what you do? You go after the multi players. You say, we got a scaffolding business. It's not the Gold Coast, but it's Perth.
I've been to Perth, it's all right.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just if you travel that far, I'd want to be out of Australasia.
That's the problem. It's just so far from everything else.
Yeah. It's lovely.
It's
nice.
just close to Bali.
Bali.
And finally on league, Auckland joins the race to host the 2028 NRL Grand Final.
Don't like it. No.
Wait, what? Sorry, what?
Yeah, they've joined the race. They won it. They
I thought you said they won the race.
No.
Hell
They're just
no.
joining them in Melbourne. But yeah,
Keep it where it is, man.
Keep it in Sydney.
Keep it
should
in
be
Sydney.
Sydney.
Well, isn't he also he's doing this global round as well, Peter V'landys, for the NRL in 2028 to open the season? Do you see that?
Isn't it what's happening at Twickenham this year?
I don't know. I think don't they want to, he wants to. He's saying that they're opening the season with a global round around the world.
Oh,
He definitely wants to expand it internationally. Yeah,
which is just stupid. Yeah.
Is there something happening at Twickenham later this year where the All Blacks, England, South Africa?
Oh, are you thinking of the final week of the Nations Championship?
Oh,
where you have 7 games over 3 days.
Yeah.
At all at Twickenham. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Actually.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Can you?
Yeah, I can get into London. I just got to go through a different country.
Albania.
Jump on the boat.
It'll be good though. It'll be like Springboks France, All Blacks Ireland, England,
That's
Argentina.
one. That is actually one we should go to.
It'll be
Just change your name to like Ahmed Al Mahmoud, and then you can get into England.
Let me borrow your guys' beards.
Over to Zeke's favorite sport, basketball. Ex-NBA players Enos Freedom Cantor and Royce White declare for the WNBA draft.
Someone explain this to me. I don't understand.
He's
So-
the one that played for OKC, eh? In his
Yeah. Over to Zeke.
So it's pretty much just explain what they're doing to. So the WNBA, their rules are very
Liberal.
very grey, eh? Like they can't explain what a woman is. They can't define a woman. So now these men are saying, "Oh, okay, I'm going to go play for the WNBA."
So are they doing it to be eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Which is
both
it's
of
just
them-
funny
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
the
yeah.
work people get their rules poured on them. You know, It's like- yeah.
okay, yeah.
See
They
what
don't
happens?
actually want to play it. They're trying to prove a point of how ridiculous
it's stupid.
the rules are around gender eligibility.
What's your thoughts, Chimes?
Yeah, it's a good laugh, but they are. I think the WNBA, they're probably getting the best coverage they have all season, apart from Angel Reese bricking layups.
Dude, have you seen all the stuff around? Was it Sophie Cunningham got like this horrible? Like,
Don't pretend like you don't know her name.
I saw that.
got a smack on the face as she's going for a layup, and then I can't remember the player's name who committed the foul.
Dijon something.
Yeah, and she got suspended, but then they revoked the suspension, and then there's all these people on ESPN talking about white privilege or something, or how, man, the WNBA has got a couple of stars.
They're losing money, eh?
They are.
They lose money.
They don't have a commissioner as well, apparently.
What?
Yeah,
What
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I could have misread that, but that sport is. I mean, it's finally got a superstar in Caitlin Clark, and they are treating her like dog shit.
Yeah.
They really are. And it's.
But if she
you
was
can read between the lines of what it
it's
is.
because she's white.
Yeah, it's because she's white, and a lot of the other players don't like the fact that she's getting all this attention and everyone loves it.
UFC Fight Night in the main event, Quillan Scallard. How do you say it?
Salad.
Salkid defeated Mateus Gamrot by submission, rear naked choke in the first round. Zeke?
Yeah, I mean, I think this was one of the question marks over Salkid. He's been running through with these guys, and this was kind of his real first test, and he passed with flying colours, man. And I've been saying, like, people are sleeping on Australian grappling jiu-jitsu. I think if they keep going the way they're going, they'll surpass Brazil, which is crazy to say. It's just a way of learning, like it's just the way that the Aussies and the Americans are teaching. It's just so much better for growth, and the Brazilians are just still stuck in the old days where they think they can just get by with, I don't know, lying, I guess. Like they stole everything from Japan and they just put their sticker on it. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's next for Salkid. I think a good one would be Paddy the Baddy.
Wow, because
Paddy
he's
Pimblett.
on a fight win streak, right?
Yeah, I think 6 fight. I think the longest win streak in the lightweight division now that Makachev's gone to welterweight. But yeah, it wasn't really anything to write home about. This card was, without that main event, it was pretty bad, man. And I love the UFC, but yeah, nothing too interesting.
Charlie almost did a backflip there when you talked about Brazil. What's happening, boys? What's
Oh
the latest?
yeah, we leave in 11 days. Not that I've been
next
counting.
Sunday.
But we're going to Sao Paulo. I wish we were going to Rio because that's what you know about.
We'll make it happen.
How far is Rio from?
Yeah, can you fight direct or
I
no?
think it's like a hour and a half flight.
Oh, I thought it'd be like an hour and a half drive.
Hour and a half flight.
It's a big
So
country.
I think talking to Laura and that we've got a few things planned.
Yeah.
Golf days, going to favelas, going to some schools and stuff. So, but you didn't sign up for the golf day.
No, I'm on the carts, drink carts.
So I've got my guy coming over with us to do some vlogs, filming from Melbourne.
Hey, Charlie, are you taking your CPAP machine?
Yeah, I might be.
Do you have one?
I just got one today.
Oh,
No, because I was saying like, bro, I'm a big advocate for this thing, man. It's changed my life,
Yeah.
like for the better. Even if you're skinny and you like have sleep interruptions during the night, go see a doctor about it. Like you're never drowsy during the day anymore. You get up in the morning, you're good to go, and bro, you got all the energy in the world for your family, your kids, whatever. So I'm happy my man's on it.
oh, you got bad sleep?
No, I like the bus slipper. Yeah. Bro, one crazy thing is there's sleep, there's deep sleep, and then there's dream sleep. When she was saying to me, I was like, dream sleep is your best sleep. And like I was saying to her, I haven't had a dream in like in years. I can never go deep enough, and that's why you always. Something. But if I go sideways, shit, bro, just laugh at my.
No. Bro, you know who needs to see you?
Wait,
This guy has been getting like 3 hours of sleep for like the last, how old are you? 16 years?
I'm good though.
Nah, but he's probably getting.
But different, bro.
He's going deep, bro. Head first.
No, I'm saying,
That's the most important, eh?
yeah, sleep is the best, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, man.
Times you need one, man. See, papi.
You'll see Papi, man.
That's all our sports stories.
that's us.
Yeah.
No comments?
Oh well, because I'm not looking at it because
Of
producer's not here. You know.
Come on, Tony. Come on. All right, NRL round 23 recap. Kicked off with the Cowboys 30-8 winners over the Titans after getting pumped by 70 points the week prior.
They still didn't impress me.
No, this was a bit of a gross game, particularly the first half. Yeah.
Zane Harrison, the young halfback for the Titans, is out. So I don't know what you expect when you're going to put AJ Brimson at 7. Like, it didn't work at the start of the year, and it's not going to work now. He just ruins the rhythm. And it was kind of close up until the 60th minute. Purdue got binned, and then as soon as he came back on, just split them right open. And from there, it was just, I think the only thing positive out of the Titans was Philip Sami, who was the best wing in the world.
Dragon, man.
But yeah, that's about it from that game.
Yeah, back up to 8th on the table, the Cowboys. First game on the Friday. Warriors 28-12. Winners over the Panthers.
Come on, man. This was a good performance from the Warriors.
To be fair,
What happened?
the Warriors were superb on both sides of the ball, particularly defensively. I saw a stat from Fox Sports. And the stat was, here it is. Expected set points, Penrith were 20.8, Warriors were 16.5, which tells you that Penrith should have won this game. The Warriors defensively were very, very good. Very impressive.
Let me get one hate thing out of the way. That pass from Metcalf to Capo was forward, and then back to Metcalf.
Oh, it was this one that Sutton, you can hear Sutton on the mic saying it's clear, it's fine. Is it that one or was it a...
But after that, man, like Aaron Clark within 5 minutes, that just set the tone. It's just snowballed from there. What went into break 22-0? Was it? Then they only scored one try in the second half.
I don't know.
Well, the Broncos didn't score any points. So, they just got one point early. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know where I sit with this one. Like, a great performance, but Penrith didn't look like
That wasn't the
they didn't
even
look like
near the best
anything.
Penrith
Like,
side, no.
was it Jack Cole, the 5'8"?
Yeah,
He didn't really do much wrong, but yeah, just I think, man, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but the role that Dylan Edwards plays for this team in defence, have to give it to him. Yeah.
He's on the reserves for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think they're playing it by ear.
Yeah.
I think he gets past fitness test, and then
There's a lot of half breaks that would have been shut down by Edwards in that game. But saying that, Warriors, bro, bloody hell, explosive in a word, bro. That forward pack is dominant.
They're a different team at home, man.
Yeah.
Is Licker at centre, are you a fan of that?
I think he's played his best football this season at that position.
You reckon?
Yeah. Especially the last few weeks.
bro, he was the man. But like they were on attack for the whole half and probably 15, 20 minutes in the second half, and then they got found out a little bit once they yeah, like they did the job and they probably sat back a little bit and their legs were, like, you know, the tempo they played in that first half, that was unreal. That was quick. But then they started just to fall away. And I think if they scored that try,
That Liam Martin one.
yeah, the Liam Martin try, and they were only 4 points out,
Yeah.
then it was game on.
Cleary was almost the boogeyman again.
This guy, hey, like you
42.
shoot him 5 times, he
Yeah.
still keeps walking, bro. But yeah, great hammer. I want to see them how they go in the deep end and maybe away from home and in the second half again like that. So until I make some judgment on the Halasima out wide on defense.
I'm really liking Kyle Pereira. Eh? He's just he's
safe, man.
adding something to that back line. No offense to other boys that were playing wing, but like it's always nice having that luxury of speed.
Bro,
there,
speed, eh? It doesn't matter how gumby you are.
Yeah.
I think the only one that lost out on that is Xavier Savage. But anyway, next game.
Roosters Bulldogs 20-18. The Roosters were down quite a bit towards the end of this, weren't they?
Not too much. I think it was like 8 or 10 points, something like that.
points,
Roosters just went clumsy, man. Like there was some stupid mistakes, I think, from Connor Tracy, who's
Oh man, I used to love this guy. It's totally changed.
when he was at the Sharks, hard worker,
Yeah.
but he gets found out in the big moments, man. So I think Bulldogs were the right side, betting wise, money line.
The Bulldogs were about to make their comeback, and then Zeke pulled out his Stephen Crichton voodoo doll.
Well, what happened to him?
They were making this play for like maybe the last
I
10
forgot.
minutes. Galvin fed him the ball and he knocked it on.
Oh yeah.
Storm 42-20 beating the Seagulls. The Seagulls were up in this game early. I think it was 40-0 from memory. And then out of nowhere, well, not really out of nowhere, but sort of out of nowhere, if you were Zeke in the movie theatres over the weekend, Storm won this 42-20. What the heck?
What's up with Manly?
I don't know. I was watching Spider-Man.
Seems like they've been losing.
Yeah, what happened here? Everyone was saying Saw turned it on second half.
He did. Bro, he's coming to his own, eh? He's before it was just like playing whatever. It's almost like he's setting up different sides of the ball. It's like he's seeing things now.
Yeah. And that helps a lot with having Billy Slater
Yeah.
sharpen up the...
Is he still snapping his head back all the time?
He is, but like he's talking to his forwards, like he's almost playing like a second halfback role. Even on the defense, the way he was talking to his guys and leading them around the park.
How do you reckon he talks to them?
Dale, taco. But bro, he's gonna get better and better. I feel sorry for Falze. Like this is why I never wanted him to be coach because I like him so much. But like it seems like
But you have to go through these, right?
5 straight losses, by the way.
I don't think anyone's like it's pretty rare to get on a high as your first season as a head coach and be talked about the way he did, coming straight from being a player to this. It looks like he's dealing with things at the moment. The roster looks a bit busted.
Yeah.
5 losses in a row, 6 losses in their last 7. And where are they on the table, man? They'll be out of the 8 by now, sure. Yeah, they're 10th, yep. So 9 wins, 11 losses. Straight after that, I was at the pub to watch most of this game. Dolphins beating the Broncos 40-32, 24-0, was it? At worst, if you will, for a Brisbane fan. And then just the wheels fell off. The first sort of 20-30 minutes looked unreal. But then, as has been the case most of this year, whenever they get leads or in any sort of game, Brisbane just leak points at a premium.
Yeah, we need some help with the second row, man.
Sean Bloor officially announced today.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, our second row stocks are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is what I remembered I told myself. I love the story of Ben Tolte. Like, I love the idea that he wasn't picked and he got a contract with the Broncos, but he's just getting found out as far as his side and speed, like just measurables that other teams are getting with their front rowers. You know what I mean? He's probably just not up to it. He's probably not a first grader. He needs to go somewhere else. We need some.
damn, that sound changed quick, man. You were his biggest fan.
I am. But then, like when it's down to guys like him and Preston Ricky, it's like, I mean, Preston Ricky's having surgery, but like, you know, when you got to rely on guys like that, we need to recruit better or bring younger guys through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a good sign.
I missed most of the second half. I was at a Asian party, a birthday party.
And saying that, like Dolphins, bro, when they want to play, Max Plath, bro, he is a machine. I'm sure he's got a horse heart.
Man, the cope, not the cope, but some of the the articles that get written after a Broncos loss, like this one, they said, do they miss Kurt Capewell? Should they have let him go? I'm like, bro, they won a grand final last year.
Yeah.
What are we doing, man? And then they start talking about other signings that were just long gone, that made no sense. We couldn't keep everyone. But yeah.
Brisbane, second to last on the table. 6 wins from 6 and 14, is that right? Yeah, 6 wins from 20. The Dolphins sitting 5th, they're tied to the Sharks who are 4th. Straight after that game, Rabbitohs 28-24 winners over the Eels. I won't lie, I didn't see much of this game at all.
I think all the Indigenous players in the Rabbitohs need to have their Indigenous card revoked because every other Indigenous player across the weekend stood up and played well. These guys, man. Except for Cody Walker, he's the man. It was a pretty dead game, man, to be honest. The Eels came back in the second half. When I saw Yongi go off and Haka go to fullback, I'm like, this guy's the most one-dimensional fullback. What is he going to do? And then, bro, he has a blinder. He's like doing cut-up balls like he's Lockyer. And like, so Eels deserve that win. But, yeah, quite a dead game in the end.
Yeah, they need some help, eh? They need some help with all the injuries they have.
Yeah. I think they've had the worst out of everyone. But yeah, next game.
Knights 30-24 winners over the Raiders on the road. Back and forth this game. I think it was 8 in all.
I don't ever want to hear Corey Horsburgh name mentioned with the Broncos again. Like that guy, bro. He is.
I don't know if we have much right to say that right now.
Yeah, true. But 10 minutes to go in the game and you're gonna slap Dane Gagai.
Did you see his Hapawari on the Gaga?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man, this is just my weekly glaze of Francis Manulilua. Bro, what a play, eh?
Bro, he's a gun. While you do that, I want to glaze Simi Sasangi, bro, playing injured. Damn, Samoa team's going to be gone.
Yeah, we need to update because I think we had a couple months ago who's our centres and who's our second rowers. I think Hammer has to go centre now, right? With Sua at the back and Crichton on the other.
Yeah.
Imagine they just go full Crichton 5'8".
Yeah, actual. Or do you pick him or Chanel?
I like Chanel.
I like Chanel.
Especially as a running 5'8". I mean, he doesn't...
Or you just keep Jerome on the bench.
He can be the guy with the speaker. And then who would you go as second rowers? Or do you go wing? Tall and Marino, Tall and Sami? Sami seems like someone that won't even want to play for Samoa.
Nah.
I just want to...
He just wants to go travel Europe.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing about the Aussie, how much they get paid and how much everyone else gets paid?
45K.
Is that from the ARL though?
Yeah.
That's the ARL one, yeah. So it kind of makes sense. Like, why not? So everyone else not getting paid is...
I think that the normal match payments, if you are in a World Cup squad, provided from whoever's running it.
Who even runs rugby league?
That's $850 a game.
Then you get more playing Fox for Mount Albert.
Hard. Point Shepard, Mount Albert.
But it's all right, though, because most of these players are full-time professionals anyway. It's not like Samoa and Tongan rugby where,
Second div and third div.
Where the board
or
members
team.
take all the money for themselves.
We're trying to get into Samoa, man. Yeah.
Final game of the weekend, Dragons getting just their 3rd win of the season against the Sharks 24-16. From memory, the first time they played this year, which was a week after the Dragons beat Brisbane, they actually played the Sharks quite well, but lost narrowly. So they seem to play Cronulla.
Yeah, they do turn up for these local derbies. I think you can just, any ladder or table position, you just write it off and look at the game itself.
C2-2.
Is he the funniest player in the league? Like, unintentionally funny?
Who's that?
C2-2.
Bro, he's a character. I'll give him that.
Yeah. He's funny, man. He's cool. I like him, I think. But what happened to the Sharks, man? You give the Sharks...
We were waiting for it. We were waiting for this moment.
It's just always
when the spotlight's on, when everyone's watching and everyone's got you, it's so high on the pedestal. Even with Nico Hines and the goal kicking record, it's like, he's gonna, and like he fumbled the spotlight. The Sharks fumbled the spotlight. Adam Fanua-Blake suspended.
They were like 17-point favourites, I think.
17?
Yeah, 16. It started at 15, and I think it just kept going high and high.
Yeah.
Just quickly, the Dragons 3-17. They're 6 points behind Brisbane. The Broncos are 1-11 in their last 12. Is there a world in which that they actually fall down and unfortunately cop the wooden spoon?
They have to win 2 of their last 4 games to guarantee they won't get the spoon.
Two of the last 4. They got the Dogs, they got Melbourne, they got the Warriors. Who's the fourth one again?
Raiders.
It's not an easy run. Huh?
They got the
Top 8
Dogs.
teams.
They beat the Dogs. Then they got the who? The Warriors this week.
Warriors this week. Yeah.
Warriors this week. Raiders next week. Storm. Dogs last.
But the Storm are going to bring everyone. Everyone's magically going to be uninjured.
Honestly, I don't care. Whatever happens this year, happens this year. We just go again next year. It's World Cup time anyway. Who cares?
All right, best team from the weekend, Zeke. In a row, obviously.
I'll go. I mean, everyone's going to say Warriors, but I like the Dragons.
Ooh.
Just last versus a team in the top 4. Yeah, local derby. They got up for it.
I'm going to go Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors for me.
Warriors for me.
Yeah, I'll say Warriors as well, actually. Worst team, Zeke. I'll say the Titans, actually.
The worst team.
Yep, I'll say the Titans.
Wait your turn, bro. The worst team. Ooh. Yeah, Titans.
I am going to go to give up a 24-point lead. I'm going to go the Broncos.
I'll go the Sharks. Huge favourites and get a hype and lose.
Yeah, Sharks.
Best player from winning team, Zeke. First.
I'm going to go Wade Egan.
Yeah.
He probably won't get much reps with the guys like Halasima and Aaron Clark standing up. But I think just everything just starts from the ruck and hooker, and just the way he darts out. He knows when to just pass off the ground and yeah, just getting them over that advantage line.
I'm just going to say it. Leka Halasima.
What does everyone look at me? I never said he sucked. I said he was overrated at the time.
I'll keep it the Warriors. Luke Metcalf for me.
Yeah, I'm going with Luke.
He's such an aura farmer, bro. Get out of here. Bro, get your own celebration. You're not Jude Bellingham.
Agree with that. Yeah, actually agree with that. It's my thoughts on the Raiders doing the whole Viking clap, which I hate. I'll say Luke as well, because that was his first game since the Sharks game, and both the Tigers and Sharks games he wasn't very good.
Yeah, he was bad.
I just think the storyline around him coming back.
You know when you call out Warriors fans for what they were saying about him? Right now they
Now they love
deflect now.
Best player from a losing team.
Ooh, I had it here. Ezra Man.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Simi Sasangi.
I'll get Ezra Mam. Hat-trick.
Sami.
I saw a stat actually on Instagram about the players who've scored the most hat-tricks in a losing effort. And I think Ezra's got the equal record with 3.
Oh, including grand final?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, don't bring that up. It's illegal. I'll say Lindsay Smith. Penrith, I thought he played well.
Standing up in front of, filling in for Isaiah. Right?
All right, that's NRL round 23. Round 24. Chazza?
All right, quick fire in around 24. Panthers versus Roosters.
Panthers.
Oh, that's a good game.
I think. Yeah, Roosters go top if they win this.
Ooh, depends, eh? Was it?
Because they're
Comeback?
tied on points now, aren't
Yep.
they? Yeah.
Oh, depends on. I mean, it depends if Dylan Edwards plays. They got
Oh,
Isaiah is out. I'll go Roosters, even though they suck against Penrith. They never do well.
I'll go Panthers.
Panthers.
Panthers got Manly versus the Dolphins.
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 It wasn't
for me.
Manly that put like 50 on them last time they played. It was like Foreign's first
Yeah,
game, right?
they did, yeah. And it was up in,
Yeah,
it was
that's
his
a
first or
reckless.
second game, yeah. Good memory.
We got the Bulldogs versus the Rabbitohs.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think this is the game that gets the Dogs into the 8 and the Rabbitohs bow out. So, Dogs.
I'm going to go Bulldogs.
Doggies for Matic.
Bulldogs got the Sharks versus the Raiders.
Oh, gee. I think Sharks bounce back.
Yeah, I'll go Sharks in an ugly one. Wet weather.
I'm going to go with the Raiders here.
Sharks.
Sharks, Eels versus Cowboys.
Cowboys, I think.
Has to be Cowboys.
I'm going to go Eels at home.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Broncos versus the Warriors.
Broncos. I could never bring myself to say the Warriors in this fixture.
Every time I pick Broncos, every time I pick Warriors, the Broncos end up winning. I'll say Warriors.
I'm going to go Broncos.
Warriors.
Warriors, Knights versus Titans.
Knights.
Knights, yeah, no one at halfback for Titans.
Knights.
Knights.
Knights, West Tigers versus the Dragons.
Dragons were underdogs a couple of days ago. Betting wise, I would have liked that, but now it's.
They still are.
No, I think it's $1.90 each way, but I think Tigers are 1.5 point favourites.
Yep.
I'll say Dragons.
Yeah, Dragons are riding high. You have to pick them. Also, there's another Fijian kid, Solomone Saukuru or something. I think he's Fijian. Debuting at centre. Good player, man.
For Tigers? Or
For Tigers, sorry, yeah.
I'm going to go Dragons.
Dragons.
Dragons for me. That's our quickfire, lads.
Hey, man, I didn't get to read out any comments or questions today. We'll definitely do it next week, 100%. Because we're over time at the moment by 5 minutes. So that's us for the evening, boys.
Can we just shout out 2 people that donated?
Yeah, go on.
Jay Fino. He said, gave a free tip. I was actually looking at this. Tere Moana to win in round 1 tonight.
Hey, that's your guy.
Your favourite Cook Islander. I think he's playing like 275 too, round 1. And this is a guy I went to primary school and intermediate with, Saya Halatanu from Mount Wellington. Someone tells Zeke that Chimes is the only real patriot on the pod for supporting the Warriors, and Reece Walsh is who he says Sua Fatlong is. Coconut. Okay, anyway, back to you, Nate.
Any final words, boys, before we get out of here?
Up the was.
Up the wires, and all the best to the 2 teams in the final for 1A. Sacred Heart lost last week, so Kelston Grammar, get down to Eden Park if you can.
Wait, Kelston versus Grammar.
Kelston versus Grammar, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Kelston Grammar. I said, they're not a grammar school.
Who do you think will win that one?
Sure, bro.
The 2 best teams, though.
Yeah, 2 best teams. I don't know, bro. Grammar are probably more structured, but Kelston, bro. Those guys can run from anywhere.
Is it Grammar that Doug Hallett's kid plays for?
Yeah.
Is he still in school?
I think
He looks
so.
30, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could be wrong.
I know,
Maybe it's someone else's kid.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's Doug.
What, Jeremy Stanley?
Jim Stanley, yeah.
Final word. This is my grand final. Broncos Warriors.
Okay, man.
Come on, Broncos.
Is it because you didn't go grand final last year?
No, I didn't. I couldn't. I went to 2015. It scarred me.
Any last words, Urs?
Nah, that's us.
That is us. Look after yourselves, everybody. Appreciate you always. If you get a chance, please chuck the Instagram a follow. Subscribe to the YouTube if you can. Drop any comments or likes or whatever it is that you need to feel like we can get in touch. You know what I mean?
Wait. Shout out to that chick that gave my first hate mail in like ages.
What?
The one that...
Oh, yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't even know. It didn't even look like a girl. Anyway, Drake. Anyway, you guys take care. God bless.